Not 'cause I played Oklahoma last season, so I must can put you on that bitch. Nigga, you just got Oklahoma, nigga. Come on, stop capping on me, guap puss ass nigga. I played Oklahoma week 2 last season.
No position in
What
American
happened?
sports feels the pressure
So the
or
first
the
puss
weight on their
Oklahoma
shoulders like a
Mm.
quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams
Nigga, I lost in
rely on
overtime.
whether their signal
Nigga, all my
caller
games I
can
lost
lead them
last
to
season
glory.
was
And boy, what a
killer
matchup
close
of
game.
two elite dudes we have in this one.
Feel like I got blew out.
Welcome to Austin,
Telling
Texas,
you,
and
blew up after
DKR,
one game.
home of the Texas
Man, they could
Longhorns.
just start switching my
As
quarterback,
we'll see, the
fool.
number
That's
16
a lot.
team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
That's when my quarterback
Taking
started
on a
getting switched
participant
up
from
and
the
shit,
playoff
man.
last year, the
I had
Texas
audible
Longhorns.
shit in my quarterback.
For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis,
Y'all
Jesse
learned about
Palmer,
that
and
time.
David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I'm just saying, why am I talking all this shit? Fool, he trash in the bit. I done whoop Guap in his league, this league.
The Buckeyes
That
about to
league,
kick it away
those
and get
leagues.
this season started.
Guap can't beat me with that. That's why he be so upset. Cause he
Hey,
can't
you need to report to the chat, GM. This
And
nigga asking
it'll
about
be
the
a
rules.
touchback. The ball will come out to the
man, tell
25-yard
me.
line.
You know the rules, shit.
Nigga, I'm
Half
playing.
a rule.
They'll go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Oh,
Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They start the season in the top 5,
No
prime
fourth
position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got
I know y'all
potential.
niggas
You were a
playing now.
good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Winston. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turbin. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's McCutcheon. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Longhorn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the run, it's Helm. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
They've got a
Locked
first
in.
and 10 at the 34.
Big time. I can't go. I want you to lose.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Crazy, I only can by no lead.
Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Goes to the option. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
I mean, this the third, this is the second season?
Yeah, no, it's the 4th season. I still ain't 99. All the way across the board, I'm 99, like, I think I'm 99, 96.
I've been 99 across the board for like 2 or 3 seasons.
Duh.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
You're going to boost some players for sure.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. Kept it and he's past the mark. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job of executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Hey,
what up, fuck you?
Okay,
on third down in DKR.
Okay, what?
Yeah, did you know what happened?
From the gun, wants to pass.
Who?
Going for the big play.
It's your man.
Y'all got down?
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That nigga.
Third down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on first and goal.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Now on second and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Sugar down cold.
And the D deny them on second and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Niggas started shooting. You niggas started shooting too.
Extra point here will tie the game.
The
best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score
Hey, how do you, Brady?
This crowd.
Hold on, look. You said what?
How do you? You like how?
And this drive will start at the 25.
You know a nigga named Jonte West or Jonte West?
Sending the offense back onto the field.
Ain't you in Oklahoma?
After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great
job.
Just keep your head up."
I'm from Woken, nigga.
You gotta hold on to the football, Palmer.
Woken.
Decide games.
That's how I need to.
It's tough on him too because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Nice job.
Nigga, I tried to call you. Shit, I was on the hose, nigga. We was over there talking to nigga Gentry Williams and Reggie and not Reggie, but Robert Spears Jennings and shit. That nigga Grayson Bowling, that nigga $200 at the top of the nigga. On the whole damn squad.
I love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Heaves it deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40.
That's what they locked in.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I tried to call you to see if y'all made it home when the niggas started shooting. They literally started shooting like right when y'all left. So you said y'all was gonna go park. They didn't even go park, bitch ass nigga. We should go park. Niggas left.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way.
Boy, you a hoe. That nigga said he wouldn't park that.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, he called me this morning. He said he was never gonna come, nigga.
That's how he probably called. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Definitely. Which one is that?
And here come the Horns. They've got it
Because
again
even the car.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
What the fuck? You do some dumbass shit, Guap, and I'm betting on you.
The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
I'm on, bro. I'm trying to figure these quarterbacks out. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Gotcha.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be
Shut up.
Maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that.
What the
fuck? He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive. Oh, he just held it.
Give me that.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's running free down the middle.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, my God.
You had that tight end wide open down the seam.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Oh, my God.
He didn't just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
It's a slow start.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
All right, good job.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gentry. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Penn.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
To the air on second down. Looking to scramble. And he just chucks it in.
I don't trust it no more because, shit, if I look at it, if I pass it to him, that nigga has a purple fucking knockout.
Throw it away and live to play another down.
Yeah.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Bro, why are you not?
And they knock him down at the 31.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big...
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Shit, I need to quit.
A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling
Then they got a purple takeoff. That's what I was waiting for. So when I seen that bitch light up, I didn't know where to go. That's why I've been fucking up with. I shouldn't have gone to him. We gotta need to switch that. Put them on the other side. It's going to a purple foil. That nigga's from high. That nigga burn.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Ohio State. He got
He left up this.
lights out after that.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
At Terrell probably that nigga ain't made no checks at all.
Well, yeah, I said y'all probably not feeling
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
I gotta work
To
at
the
5.
air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the...
He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, he overshot him.
On that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback.
Turning it on. Powers that shoulder, delivers the blow. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw.
What?
It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Defense.
Deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
And back to the air on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Right kicks in the air. 34-21.
He shows you all.
The nigga scoring.
He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Struggle over here.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Bro, come on with the PI.
Big play stops the drive.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat
Jack, you playing your game tonight?
Snap to the back.
Nah, that's T. Rose and said something.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked out a few. Still some work to do for the first down.
T. Rose said something.
He just sensed
Nah, shit, I was just seeing what y'all schedule you talking about.
Offense, but I think with this running back as well, he is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second.
There he goes. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Byrne. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rush is on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Wants to throw again. Keeps looking downfield. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Oh, he's got some space. Finally,
oh, my QB was going down.
Well, that's a really impressive run right there. And I'll tell you, I know
nah, I said my other QB. You would have scored like a...
It kind of reminds you of Longhorn great QB Vince Young a little bit, especially when he takes off and runs the football. You think back to Vince Young, defenses were scared to death of that guy, not only because he could hurt you throwing the ball, but he could take off at any given moment. That's a great job right there, executing the option to perfection.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. Look out, he's got room. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Penn. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
There's a reason why that shit don't work. It's a play that you call to do. It's a reason why somebody else is going to
all by himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, quarterback had nowhere to go with it deep down the field, so he found his back, just hoping he could maybe make something happen with it, but the defense rallied, made a nice tackle, setting up 4th down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They make the stop, and he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Just going to keep it after the snap. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Touchdown, Texas! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
He ready.
Oh, boy.
Y'all see that shit?
They're set to kick it off. That bitch, he picked his 2-point conversion, and that bitch back off of the pitch.
Coming out with it, for a 2-point conversion.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
He didn't get it.
One game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
8.
The give to the left.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some
third.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Using the quick game. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. It's against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield.
Let's go.
They couldn't hook up.
Why did you kick the field goal?
The analytics tell me to be aggressive. In the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
He's in open space downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get the spin.
Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Almost had the pick. There would have been a second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throwing on the run. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back.
Yes, sir. Yes, man.
He's at the 40.
At
the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Come in the chat, talking all friendly and shit, talking about GG, bro.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Nicky Watt, that's that nigga from Houston.
I don't know where that nigga from. That nigga ain't talking right now. He can't talk. I think that nigga just proceeded here.
Here comes the Texas offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
He drops it. Oh, my God.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They just keep firing. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense
you get blown out
you're
too,
trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short on the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I really like when the defense has more speed, like so much speed and space in college football, when you can put so many DBs on the field. In these situations, when they do take off and scramble, I go chase them down, make the
oh my gosh.
Find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Got some room to run. Inside the touchdown, Longhorns. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How fast did this game just change offense in the
Nigga, you can't count. Kick a field goal.
Great defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Why not double the
This nigga's down 9. He going for
How many minutes left?
minute 22. He got all his timeouts. Take a delayed game. No, nigga, take a delayed game. God.
Bro, he's stressing me out.
You stressing me out, bro. You don't want to win.
And the team will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Because productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Quick completion on the out. Turning it on. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll try to blast their way in. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. After scoring a touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Penn. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. Great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're just going to watch that clock tick down to 0, Jesse, as they run it out here.
It's just a matter of formalities now for this offense. Run in the victory formation, go take a shower, talk to coach, go see the parents and girlfriend, and go to dinner.
So frustrating on the other side of the defense, knowing they can't stop the clock, knowing this ball game's over.
No Fondry.
The defense let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means